Why did I ban, like, Paul? Oh no, they're not, they didn't buy them, but they're in discussions to buy them for 10 billion. Which, how the fuck is a non-profitable company like that worth 10 billion? Microsoft should be smarter. Like, bro, you already own fucking Skype. So, is all Discord user data worth $10 billion? I don't think so. I mean, it could be. But that's like the only value is the user data. Didn't Microsoft also buy Skype? Did they? I thought Skype was always Microsoft. I didn't know. Data is worth everything nowadays? Not really. For reference, like I work in like digital marketing, right? Your user data, like annually per site, is worth like $6. Yeah, you literally give up your fucking freedoms for $6. That's how much you're worth to the fucking company. And if it's like a really good data profile, it's like up to like $12. Like where it knows your PP size and everything. I would give up my freedom for you, Simon. Okay, well, listen, just sell me your personal data for the low price of one gator kiss. Easy. Want to sell banking details? Yep, joke's on them. There's nothing in the bank. Have fun with my debt. Any dance avail? If it's not available, if it's not active, I will enable it. I am more than happy to do a gator dance today. Rip Discord? Bro, I hope not. Discord is already such hot garbage. If Microsoft like buys it, they'll just wreck it so much more. I have a plateless kit coming in a few months and I would like to use plate mount vents. Is that possible? Any tips? Yeah. You have to swap your bottoms to a very early vintage with PCB mount. What you're looking for is 1988 PCB mount replacement switches, which good fucking luck finding those. The easy way, don't build plateless with vents. But if you have to and you have the funds and the capability, 1988 replacement switches. And then you only use the bottoms from them. You still use the same stem and top from your vents. That's what I did for some of my builds. Are vents all 3-pin? Well, no. I just said 1988. That classifies as vintage. But like all West German vents, for example, are plate mount. Oh yeah, Vint Keys might have some. He always has like the coolest shit and then refuses to sell it to me. The Big Black. Oh yeah. Bro, the Big Black is the best solder sucker ever. Yeah, $1 new old stock vents is very sus. No matter who sells them. Woo, no desolder gun? Bro, I don't need no fucking gun. I got the hand job pump. Can't go wrong with the hand job pump. I have the replica Big Black, but every time I want to repump it, my hand's literally suffering. Yeah, this requires large hands. The Big Black, like the largest version, is like ungodly big. It's not usable unless you have very large hands. But there are smaller variants. You don't have to buy this exact size. There's like 4 sizes. I think this is the second largest. How did I get a Jane? I joined the group buy and I paid for it. To be fair, actually this one I didn't. For my Jane 2, I joined the group buy and paid for it. This one I got in through the friends and family form. And by that I mean I didn't even fill out the friends and family form. I was like traveling somewhere and Sam DM'd me and he's like, hey, do you want a Jane CE? I'm like, what is it? And he's like, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay, whatever. I want one. SMH entitled streamer who wasn't even a streamer at the time. Yeah, TGR Sam is literally the nicest fucking dude. He's such a sweet guy. And he's a good friend. He's a good friend. I'm happy to have him as a friend, not because I get access to TGR shit, but just because he's such a nice fucking dude. He's amazing. I would, 10 out of 10, I would kiss him. God, I would kiss the shit out of him. You have no idea. Real kissing hours. All right, let's see if my macro cam is in focus. Oh, something's in focus. Okay. We'll do a couple switches on the macro cam. Gayman? Bro, it's not gay. As long as we say no homo first. Also, I heard from a friend that it's not gay if the tips don't touch, so we're not going to be doing any tip touching. So it's totally fine. That is one swaggy camera. Yeah, it's just a camera with a macro lens on it. It's not the best macro lens either. I couldn't afford the nice one. But it's the like moderately nice one. Ow. It's not gay if you have your socks on. Exactly. And I always have my socks on. Always. Even in the bathtub. My hands literally like yours when try to repump. Yeah, I mean, my hands are always shaky, so. Exclamation hands. Yeah, I think a lot of these are gonna have to be like re-desoldered. I'm not getting a nice firm seal. So we'll see how many of these need to be re-desoldered later. Clean the sucker. It is clean. I cleaned it right before the stream, believe it or not. It needs like a deep cleaning. And by that I mean it needs to be thrown in the trash can and get a new one. That's the best way to clean things. Why your pump looks like it's so easy to repump it? Because I've been doing this for a long fucking time. But my first like 20 times with this was unusable. Also, it's just methodology. So like, it's where you hold it. So I'll have a standard hand placement. I'll do this, but then to pump it, I'll move my hand up and then push it down. It's like a whole thing that like I've gotten used to now. just use SS02, works fine. No, fucking Gilbert, it doesn't. You want to see what happens when I use the SS02? Let's look at the SS02.